This is your weekly dose of trivia. Hey folks, tried streaming yesterday, running through, trying to get everything done like I'm supposed to, and it did not work at all. How's it going, Phoebe? Yeah, like I said, I tried really hard. It didn't quite work out for whatever reason. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Over here, we're doing fine. And we're getting ready to do our classic 4 runs of trivia. Of course, starting with the re-ride. And I can say that it's going to be interesting. I tried to start working on getting a new game, but unfortunately, I can't, even with the information they told you to add on there, I still can't get it to work. I might have to get some sort of emulator for Windows 7 or XP or whatever in order to make it happen. But we're not going to mess with that today. Instead, we're just going to concentrate on 1 run of the re-ride and 3 episodes of classic trivia. Might help if I actually have the right thing. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's fine, Phoebe. Have fun. Alright. I've always wondered what would happen if you actually tried to curse during the introduction. Would it be a case that they just punish you somehow or whatever? Revolution. And then we'll write the next episode of Jack 2 while we're at it.
Oh, hello. Thank you for joining us on the re-ride. Flying solo? Good for you. Some of my best time is alone time.
Indeed.
Is this your first time on the re-ride? Welcome back. We all had great fun with you last time. And these are your buzzers, as per usual.
Yep, the space and the enter key.
Please allow me to remind you that this is a non-profit fan project in no way associated with Jackbox Games. And now it is time to begin the re-ride. See you at the bottom.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of The Re-Ride is sponsored by the Ministry of Fred and Games. We let them have it. And here's your host, the ruthless ringleader of The Re-Ride, Conan Blankenberg.
Greetings, future footnote in history, or perhaps its next chapter. You've sided with the rebels, ready to charge barricades and wave flags. Just remember, they don't usually include the weeks of hiding in damp basements in those rousing movie montages. Buckle up, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Book burnings, brutal beheadings, belligerent blowouts. It's all fair game on floor 451. Let's peek into the very soul of rebellion and go on a revolutionary ride. Okay, get in. Cool. And now it's time for a little question I like to call... USA! 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 So the USA as a country are, as we all know, the direct result of rebellion against the British Crown. Let us commemorate this momentous occasion with some all-American trivia. On what fateful day did the Founding Fathers sign the Declaration of Independence? Monday, July 4th, 1776, Tuesday, July 4th, 1776, Wednesday, July 4th, 1776, or Thursday, July 4th, 1776. Oh, God bless your answer, and God bless the United States of America.
Yeah.
The Founding Fathers, God bless their souls, signed the Declaration of Independence on Thursday, July 4th, 1776. Oh, God. I feel like I need to take a shower after that. Okie dokie. Now playing the cool, refreshing taste of protest. Let's stick with the American Revolution for another moment. You've probably heard about the Boston Tea Party in 1773, often called a pivotal moment in the American Revolution. Well, because its parent company has had the highest revenue in 2023, which of these sponsored Boston Tea Party reenactments are we most likely to see in the future? The Boston Snapple Iced Tea Party, the Boston Gold Peak Iced Tea Party, the Boston Arizona Iced Tea Party, or the Boston Brisk Iced Tea Party?
I'm gonna go with Snapple.
Oh dear.
It was Arizona, wasn't it?
Brisk is a PepsiCo brand, and PepsiCo absolutely whoops everyone else's asses at a whopping $91.5 billion of revenue in 2023. PepsiCo, huh?
I'm sorry, we're all out of tea here at the Boston Harbor. Is coffee okay?
Pick a value that looks good to you. Here's your category for this next question.
Okay.
Down with the System of a Down. We going? We going. Let's do it. If a bunch of punks brought a bunch of punk to a punk concert, what might they end up doing with it? Throw a huge orgy, set the venue on fire, help construct the stage, or cover the floor in a thick liquid? Oh yeah. Yep.
There we go.
Materials used as tinder to light fires are called punk. And since smoke rises to the top, the best thing to do when a fire breaks out is to let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor, let the bodies hit the floor. All right, we can't move on. Wrangle, dangle, smirk, jerk, roof, and tuffy.
Gibberish question?
If that isn't a bunch of... Yeah. All right. Well, cool. It's gibberish time. All right. Here's the actual category for this gibberish question. The story of the chest-loving spider. Don't forget, I'll be taking away more and more cash the longer you take to solve this, so make it fast. Take a look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what famous phrase it rhymes with. Weave my head, kiss pawns. And don't mind the punctuation.
Weave my head, kiss pawns.
It's a historic rallying cry. Or some such.
Weave my head.
Which is not in English. Okay? Oh boy, this is my favorite part.
Oh.
Pardon my French, but you suck. Vive la Résistance, a remnant of past days unthinkable to us, in which the wealthy held all of the power and led opulent and excessive lives while the common working folk worked back-breaking labor, were systematically oppressed and had their rights threatened on the regular, and were paid scraps for work that was vital and integral to keeping society running. Oh, wait a second. Hit your buzzer at the right time. Coming up next. I'm not loving it. None of us are loving it. I've got 3,498 $1 bills if you've got a right answer. Which of these menu items will you not find during actual Historic Rebellions Week at your local restaurant? Single malt whiskey rebellion on the rocks, peanut butter rebellion and jelly delight, watermelon riot smoothie, or scrambled egg revolt and bacon? I have no words.
Oh, Butter Rebellion Israel.
All right,
I knew
I'll
the
tell
Whiskey
ya.
Rebellion was.
There's no such thing as an egg revolt. The closest thing I've ever seen to an egg revolt is when a bunch of Redditors got mad and started screaming and jumping when my local Mickey D's ran out of Egg McMuffins.
Oh.
All right, we'll need some... Now that is what I call a value, and here is what I call
Yeah?
this question. toppling monarchies at record speeds.
That is value, all right.
Oh boy, playing for $9,110 here, so better pay good attention to this one. How often could the overworked cylinder heads inside the 2024 Renault Formula One hybrid engine overthrow their oppressors? About 900 French revolutions per minute, about 6,000 French revolutions per minute, about 15,000 French revolutions per minute, or about 40,000 French revolutions per minute?
I'm gonna go with 15,000.
We've my head kiss pawns indeed.
Thank you.
Most Formula One engines are limited to 15,000 RPM under the current FIA technical regulations. Clearly, the bourgeoisie is scared of the proletariat. Rise against your overlords, call your friends to arms, and... oh dear, it looks like Ferrari set its own haystacks on fire again. Hit your buzzer when a good value flies. And the next question we're dealing with is called...
May the farce be
May
with
the
you.
farce be with you. Okay, let's jump right into it. If spies from the rebel fleet discovered that Emperor Palpatine of the Galactic Empire was galactophorous, what headline might they give their hit piece condemning him to the rest of the galaxy? You should know Adulterer Palpatine reproduces several times a day. We always knew it, now there's proof. Palpatine the least bright thing in existence. It's true, your breakfast milk might have come from Palpatine's teats. Or exposed how Palpatine is merely an empty husk full of gas.
I think it's for...
This answer smells like duty. Let me teach you a thing or two about the Milky Way. Galactophorus means bearing milk.
Good, good. Let your hate flow through. Oh dear.
What's that, Emperor? Is that...
It's all up. Oh, nice. And here is your category. Let's get ready to rebel! So a year has 12 months and a primetime boxing bout goes 12 rounds, right? Well, if 1 month was equivalent to 1 round, how would the Boxer Rebellion have ended if it had been a boxing bout? First round knockout, TKO at the halfway point, judge's decision after going the distance, or towel thrown deep into the rematch after a full first fight?
I think it was...
You wiped the floor with that question.
Thank you.
The Boxer Rebellion lasted almost 2 years, so almost 2 full fights worth of rounds. Though these days I'm more of a UFC Rebellion type myself.
Just watch
Okay,
out
we
for
need some-
ears.
Eyes on the road, it's roadkill. Remember to buzz in when the item flies by that correctly connects the current pair. And as always, there's some bonus cash to be won at the end of the round, so stay sharp. Ready to go? Good, then let's begin. White blank and blank roulette.
Russian.
Blank checkers and blank New Year.
Chinese.
Blank Samoa and blank Express.
American.
Subgenre of metal and blank rate magnets.
Heavy. Oh, industrial. Types of revolutions, obviously.
Excuse my blank and blank kiss.
French.
German Beer Fest month and the hunt for red blank.
October.
Fallout Boy song and Wiggles album.
Dance Dance Revolution.
So far so good, and now for the bonus. What do all of the correct answers have in common? Are they all types of punk music? Historic dictatorships? Notable oh yeah! They are all notable revolutions. Long live the people! Let's take a look at your head count. Quick look at your current score in case you need more numbers in your life. Got enough? Yeah, me too.
All right.
I've got a question for Thank you, and here is your category. Protests and penny pinching. Okay, let's move on to the... What the...
Mr. Blankenberg, we, the writers of this show, demand a significant raise or we are all resigning, effective immediately.
Oh, what? You want a raise? With what money? We're already paying you all we can spare.
Well, all you can spare is no longer enough. An anonymous benefactor has reached out to us and promised us way more than what you're paying.
Wait, what?
Really?
An anonymous benefactor?
Don't try to switch the topic, Mr. Blankenberg. We want a raise or we're walking.
Well, how much do you want?
$1,000 per writer.
Per writer?
Per writer.
Are you insane?
That is our demand. Take it or leave it.
How are we supposed to... Okay. You know what? Fine. $1,000 per writer. You can have it.
Very good, Mr. Blankenberg. You won't regret this.
F***ing terrorists.
Conan, are you out of your mind? How are we gonna...
Relax. There's a part I haven't told them. Hey, maybe you can figure it out. Hypothetically, if I just found a way to pay our writers the least amount of money possible, what exactly did I just promise them per episode? 1,000 Jamaican dollars, 1,000 Singaporean dollars, 1,000 Bahamian dollars, or 1,000 Eastern Caribbean dollars?
Maybe Bahama?
You got it. No, you didn't. Oh, I'm sure you wish you could pay us in any of those right now instead of the very expensive US dollars you just lost. Sorry, tough luck. One Jamaican dollar is less than an American penny, so what they're getting is just about $10 per episode. Ah, can you believe it? That's even less than what they've been getting before now, and those traitorous idiots bought it hook, line, and sinker.
Conan, the writers were all still standing right outside the booth when you read that question, and now I'm pretty sure they've taken several dumps in your office, and also they have all handed in their immediate resignations, no notice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whatever. How hard can it be to find a new team of writers? Just hire new ones for next episode, Tyler. Just tell HR to put out an ad.
Sure thing.
Well, there sure is no way this can go wrong. Okay, let's wrap this up. Show me the money.
All right. Let's see if we can try to finish strong here.
Quick, comrades, there's just one more thing to do before we can climb the throne. Take this clue, you'll need it. The ones with all the power. Trying to figure out which heads need to be rolling. Here's where you should start looking. Good luck.
Oh, it's the Galactic Empire, isn't it? There you go, first order. Maybe it's sing-song. They brought that up twice, so maybe that's it. New Founding Fathers, maybe? There we go. The Capitol. You. The Norse Fire Party, okay. Maybe it started. It's a Galactic Empire. There you go. Praying Sun. There it is.
That's all she wrote, and here's where you stand.
Yeah, this is not my finest hour.
There it is.
Alright, and that concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack the Rewrite. If you like what you saw here, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment in the section below, and spread the word. This is Tickets Please Gaming, and the arcade is now closed. Okay, this will conclude our first game. Let's see if maybe we can try and see if we can get through the second game without having to go to an ad. Alright, we got the wheel, including a couple of new categories. There we go. Let's see what we got here. Alright, apparently we seem determined to get through all the Nate Shapiro episodes. Alright, let's do it.
She's just starting out. 60 seconds.
Give me some New Amsterdam bearings with 23 weight oil.
Yeah, you got it, Les. Cookie, can we get some names, please?
Yeah, I'm all over it.
Okay, good evening, everybody. I want to do a quick roll call. Nate, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's the
Contestants, how you doing? Welcome to our show. Why don't you tell me how many people are going to be playing this game?
How are we doing on tape? Any more tape? Okay, can you get that set up for me?
Yeah.
Oh, you who? Yeah, I'm talking to you. I need to know how many players we got.
Here and,
Okay, everyone.
I'm having issues, hold on.
Houston, we got a problem. I don't think we got any players.
What? Oh, brother. Just pull people from the audience.
Okay, guys, that's good.
Okay.
Do you ever feel like you need a severe spanking on your body?
Okay, someone was being naughty for half a second. I think we solved it, though.
Okay, camera 1, how's your position? Got it? Great. Okay, camera 2, can I punch in?
Yeah, bring it on now.
Okay, Cookie, I need names.
Yeah, got it.
Okay. Okay, everybody, Nate, I need a sound check from you.
10-9-8-7-6-5-4.
Hello, people. How you doing?
Hi,
name's
Cookie.
Welcome to our show here. How many people are going to be playing the... All right, we're doing the solo thing. I need a name here.
But I don't want to do that in the middle of a show or something. I just want to cut
spilled
it
a
off.
little hypo.
One other thing. Are you looking for a 7-question tournament? All right, that's what I needed to know. 30 seconds. Your buzzer is the letter B, as in Betsy Ross. Oh, bit impatient, are we? Well, that's too bad.
Just a little.
Just kidding. Hey, come on! Let's get going here, now!
How about it?
Alright, we'll start
Here's
things
the
off with a
category.
Santa
We love you,
question.
Santa. And it looks like you can win 1,000 greenbacks for this one. Okay, it's Christmas Eve and Santa is crawling down your chimney, spreading holiday cheer to you and yours. But wait, you forgot to put out that fire, and suddenly your fireplace has become a makeshift crematorium. If Santa went through a full cremation in your fireplace, which of the following body parts would remain somewhat intact? His liver, his brainstem, his femur, or nothing? His entire body would be dust.
Let's go with the femur.
His femur, otherwise known as the thigh bone. See, bone is calcium, so it's much harder to burn. And look at it this way, you get a little piece of Santa as a memento.
Oh, jeez.
All right, come on, hit me. We need a catch.
Whoop-de-doo.
It's question number 2. The category behind this question is join the armed forces, learn to swear. And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. All right, on this one, I'm gonna let you read the multiple choice answers on your own. You ready? Let's do it. What dirty phrase does the acronym SNAFU actually stand for? Okay, read closely.
Oh yeah. That would be 4.
Situation normal, all f***ed up. It's an old military saying that spread to general use. Now I hear they originally wanted to say status habitual all messed up, but Shamu was taken. Okay, pick a category.
Yeah, that would probably not be a good thing.
Speak up, I think you're dead. The amount on the table is $3 grand. Henry David Thoreau, prolific author and creator of the wilderness classic Walden, was unfortunately not so prolific on his deathbed. What were Thoreau's last words? Trees everywhere, moose, Indian, bye now, or Mom, make me a sandwich.
I don't know.
Too bad you didn't pick this. Moose, Indian. God, don't you wonder what the hell he was thinking? All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
4.
The name of this category is Predators and Pro Football. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, we're coming at you. Heads up. If the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles united, the most logical new team name might be what? The Legals, the Chimeras, the Unicorns, or the Griffins?
I believe they'd be the Chimeras.
Sorry. Chimeras would only be a good name if teams with lions, goats, and snakes merged.
Oh. It's the Griffins,
Here's what
isn't
you
it?
should have guessed. The Philatroit Griffins. Griffins are those mythological creatures that are half lion and half eagle.
Who'd play quarterback, though?
How about it? Hit me with a category.
Question 5.
The category is Desperate Measures. And we will pay out $3,000 for this one. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. Which of these ingredients has never been used to make condoms? Animal intestines, paper
Jeez.
towels, Chinese paper, or human muscle tissue? Human muscle tissue was used by the Romans, and those guys knew how to party.
Oh.
In case you're curious about the correct answer, paper towels, though they are said to be the quicker picker-upper. All right, come on.
Okay. Gibberish
That's
question.
Fits mine, whore.
It's time for a
Flicker Pitch No Scope.
Here's your gibberish category. Cattle and board games. Opening value on this gibberish question, $5,000. Okay, now remember, the faster you solve this puzzle, the more money you win. Okay, get yourself ready and tell me, what does this rhyme with? Stew stunk like cattle, Skip. Don't let the punctuation throw you off.
Stew sunk like cattle, Skip.
Go for it. Type in your answer.
Yeah.
As a losing player would say,
Hey, Stu stunk like cattle, Skip.
ah, what an exciting life people had back before CD-ROMs, huh? Okay, pick a category.
Dabba-dooba-dabbin', question 7.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. Joni, Chachi, and Judaism. This question's gonna be worth $2,001 bills. All right, put your fingers on your buzzers and imagine this. The people who brought you Joni Loves Chachi create a new Yiddish spin-off called Joni Loves Chachi's Tchotchkes. What does this title mean? Joni Loves Chachi's Knickknacks, Joni Loves Chachi's Nipples, Joni Loves Chachi's Meatballs, or Joni Loves Chachi's Prayer for the Dead?
I believe that'd be knickknacks.
Joni Loves Chachi's Knickknacks. Actually, I think everyone loves Chachi's Knickknacks. I sure do.
Definitely has not aged
Come on, hit
well.
me. We need a category.
Yeah, man, come along to question 8.
This one's gonna be breakfast cereal and the undead. And this one's gonna be worth $1,000. Hang on tight, cause here we go. Now every kid knows the classic triumvirate of the sugary monster cereals, Frankenberry, Boo Berry, and Count Chocula. But what was the discontinued fourth monster cereal? Rice Krispies, Cinnamon Corpse Crunch, Fruit Brute, or Vanilla Godzilla?
Probably 3.
Fruit Brute, the werewolf cereal.
You know, they probably could have come up with a better name
about it?
than
Hit me with
Fruit
the
Brute,
category.
let's be real.
Number 9.
Next up, Famous Richards. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Okay, put your finger on your buzzer and imagine this. On a lost episode of the TV show The Wonder Years, Kevin recounts the time he and Paul had spotted dick. To what is he referring? A venereal disease, a puzzle, a pudding, or voyeurism?
That is a British pudding.
That's right. It's a British pudding. It's made of fat and dried grapes or currants. Okay, a little tip for you travelers going to England. Don't forget to pack your own food. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Yo, have you offense with nasty number 10?
The category behind this question is Indiana Jones and the Temple B'nai B'rith. Right here, $1,000 for
B'nai
a right
B'rith.
answer.
Okay,
the
that's how
famed
you pronounce
archaeologist's
it.
quest for the Ark of the Covenant takes him into a conservative Jewish synagogue. To his embarrassment, he's missing his fedora. As Indy enters the temple, he must remember to cover his head with what? A dreidel, a yarmulke, a Hanukkah, or a gefilte fish?
That'd be a yarmulke.
Shebang. A yarmulke. And I thought the man was Goyish, but who knew? Okay, we're at the end of round 1 now. On to round 2. Now pay attention, because all the questions
this
in
mean
round 2 are
that,
worth more money. Let's do it.
He could be included in the latest Hanukkah song by Adam Sandler.
Okay, pick a cat. The name of this category is Fashion Crazes and Movies from the 80s. I'll pay you $4,000 bills for this one if you get it right. For the life of me, I cannot figure out what is the name of this movie. You know, it started that one sweat hog who said, whoa, when, where, and who was in that disco movie, and started this whole western wear and mechanical bull riding craze. What is that called? Was it called Blowout, True Grit, Urban Cowboy, or The Electric Horseman?
That would be Urban Cowboy.
Oh, God, you probably ran out and bought cowboy boots the day after you saw it.
I've never seen it, so joke's on you.
Category. Uh-oh.
Too gibberish.
Slime chore.
Once again, it's time for a
Ticklish past gum.
The category for this gibberish question? Santa Claus and gluttony. We're in round 2, so this gibberish question is going to start off at $10,000. Okay, now remember, you don't have all the time in the world here. The less time you take, the more money you make. Here we go. What phrase does this rhyme with?
Phrase.
Why Santa?
Why Santa? Leave my point alone.
Sing.
Sing.
Don't let the punctuation throw you.
Why Santa? Leave my point alone. Sing.
It's from an old commercial.
Why Santa? Leave my
From a
point alone.
commercial
Sing.
about indigestion. Tell me about indigestion. I had a burrito about an hour ago. It's killing me. Last clue, he can't believe he ate.
Okay.
Yes. Why Santa, leave my plate alone, sing. I tell you, I think Santa needs more than an antacid. We gotta get that boy working on the Stairmaster. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Question 13.
Here's the category. Blood is thicker than daytime television. You're gonna be pretty good if you get this one. It's worth $6,000.
All right.
Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. You just won the part of Gloria on General Hospital. If Luke Spencer is Gloria's father's brother's wife's only brother-in-law, he is Gloria's what? Lover, father, son, or cousin?
Gloria's father's brothers. Uncle.
Well, you got it wrong. But no use crying over spilt milk, as my mother's uncle's only sister used to say. Okay, pick a category.
Well, I didn't even guess, though. Thankfully.
The category. If you think that's big, you should see The Whale. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Okay, get yourself set, it's time. If Moby Dick were a country and western song, what would it most appropriately be called? If you want my Moby, come over tonight. I lost my leg.
I've seen the film.
That's it, you got it. That's right, Ahab lost a leg in his initial encounter with the white whale, and now it's payback time.
You don't want to know how it ends.
How about it? Hit me with a category.
Evergreen, self-esteem, beauty queen, rapture spleen. Here's question 15.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. I'm not talking about the linen. And we are talking 4,000 big ones. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Complete this song lyric. Louie, Louie, whoa. We gotta blow, we gotta bone, we gotta go, or we gotta go.
We gotta go.
Okay, see ya. You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. According to the published song lyrics, those are the next words. And I should point out that we are not responsible for what a college cover band does to it. Okay, pick a category.
Question number 16.
And I like it too.
Next up, hurry before the commercial's over. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. Get ready to buzz, cause here it comes. Let's say you got a TV when it was first invented in 1926 and you refused to go to the bathroom until a commercial came on. How long would you have had to wait? 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years?
Oh God, I don't know. I have to think maybe it's at least 10 years though.
Now the correct answer is, you would have had to wait 15 years to go. But look on the bright side, no infomercials either.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing.
Hit me, we need a category. This one's gonna be all the way from A to Z. Hello, this one's gonna be worth $6,000.
Oh, this ain't gonna be friendly.
Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. Approximately how many years has it been since one could walk across a single landmass from the current location of Arkansas to present-day Zimbabwe? 500,000, 200 million, 70 billion, or 1 trillion?
Oh, jeez. This is a I wish I knew Pangea more than I do.
Should have picked this. It's been 200 million years since the Earth was one big happy continent. Unfortunately, the continent split just days after the Arkansas-Zimbabwe Railroad was completed.
Ouch.
Okay, pick a category.
18. Wipe the slate clean. Number 18.
The category is Rocky, Part 18. And this one shouldn't be too tough. 4K for this one. All right, get ready. I want you to imagine this film scenario.
I've seen most of the Rockies.
In the next Rocky movie, our hero is incapacitated by a John Collins. What is it exactly that does him in? A roundhouse right, poison leaves, bourbon, or bacteria?
I think it's a bourbon.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner. Bourbon. Perhaps you know John's brothers, Tom, Vodka, and Rum. How about it? Hit me with a category.
He's mean. He's lame. That's the 19.
The name of this category is Boozin' and Fun with Carbon. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. Let's say your dry martini isn't quite cold enough, so you decide to add a little solid carbon dioxide. What have you added? Bicarbonate of soda, dry ice, nitro fuel, or carbon-14?
I believe you added dry ice.
That's it. It's yours, baby. Dry ice. All right, come on, hit me. We need a
Speaking of revolution.
It's question number 20.
Here's the category. Puppet Revolution. This question's gonna be worth $2,001 bills. Okay, imagine this. Grover and Big Bird decide they've had enough of working for PBS. They form their own church, Arm Up of Perpetual Felt, which in turn takes over the government of Sesame Street. Tell me, what kind of government have they formed? An oligarchy, an aristocracy, a democracy, or a theocracy?
I think a religious government would be a theocracy.
Some might call it a puppet government. But since it's a government based on religion, it's a theocracy. Okay, pick a category.
All right, let's do it.
Jack attack time. Soon as you see two words on the screen that go together, buzz in. $2,000 if you're right, 2,000 off if you're wrong. Every time you're wrong. And careful, cause not all matches are equal. It's got to be a match that fits this clue. A match made in cartoon land. You got that? Let's see how many matches you can find in this.
Olive oil. Oh, crap. No after? Is it Penelope? It wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Oh, it's Daisy Bay. Okay. That's... Oh. Polly purebred, yep. Pebbles, of course. Lois Lane. That would be no. Yep, Slugwood Nancy. Alright, I know who it is. It's just a matter of finding it as soon as it shows up. There we go.
Very nicely played! Let's check out your final score! That's the game!
Still could have been better, but it's a better result than my first game.
Ways about it. Of course, it's not like you had any competition to make it a real challenge or anything, but, you know, that's not the point. The point is, you don't know Jack.
Hey, great show, everyone. Really, really great work. Cookie, contestants, what's the plan?
Listen, excuse me. Whenever you feel like playing again, you just gotta let me know, alright?
Will do, but I think I'm done with this particular game. Alright. This concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack Volume 1. Be sure to like, subscribe, and spread the word. This is Ticket Squeeze Gaming, and the arcade is now closed. Alright, I think it's commercial break time, so why don't you go ahead and get some refreshments, some popcorn, or whatever else you're planning on eating, and have fun for about a good 90 seconds or so. I shall return. Alright, folks, I am back. Anyway, we've gone through 2 of the games so far today, and I'm glad to see the drop frames is doing way better than last time. It was like 65-70%, which is simply unacceptable. I mean, it could have been so much better than that.
Dummy, yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I'll gladly take 0.2. It is way healthier, and I'm fine with that. So, let's get that wheel hooked up here real quick. Alright, give me a second. Whoop, whoop. Oh, it has to be this one. Bam. Okay, there we go. Alright, we've done the rewrite in Volume 1 so far. And we're heading to Volume 2 next. It's time to see what all the buzz is about. Anyway, it's time to play with the Goofy Goober hosting Volume 2 of this game, and we'll get things going here. Maybe we get a celebrity quick call today. Nate's silly younger cousin, indeed.
Can someone get 60 seconds? I can't get the phone right now.
Ow! God!
There we go. Now we're ready. We shall see you on the other side.
Sorry, Jesus, I've only got one nose.
All right, sorry about
Hello there. Now listen, if you want to play the game, you have to tell me how many people are playing, all right?
Just the one.
Poor you. You don't have any friends today. Oh well, let's have your name.
I'm guessing you don't have a lot either, Cookie.
Yes, I need a wet nap. Pronto.
Hey, you know what? I also need to know if you had plans for a cool.
Yeah, we're doing the full one.
30 seconds.
Okay, your buzzer is the letter B, as in the Mary Tyler Bohr Show.
Watch your mouth about Mary Tyler Moore.
Can't have the wires looking like a spoon. They need to be
20 seconds.
designated into the proper.
All right, pay attention. People screw this up all the time. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that?
All right. Fiber optic field trips, so I need good
10
throat
seconds.
to be
Okay,
resurfaced
let's lose the desktop.
because it's still lost.
And go to black. Okay, you're up, Buzz. Stand by. Here you go. Have a good one.
Consult physician before using. You may not really be a leper.
Oh, sure.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, you, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hi, Nate's cousin.
The accommodations up to your standards, and if not, hey, it's too damn bad. Playing by yourself today. That's cool. I'll close my eyes. Okay, let's get this ball rolling.
I can't read the questions with closed eyes, though.
Okay, pick a category.
Let's have some fun. Here comes question 1.
All right, next up, Warp Factor 911. And this one's worth $2,000. Hang on tight, because here we go. Captain Kirk is to rescue 911 as Mr. Spock is to real UFO stories in search of. How'd they do that? Or America's Funniest Home Videos.
I believe it's In Search Of.
The host of the documentary series In Search Of. Yeah, he was always losing stuff. His phaser, his tricorder, his credibility as an actor after Star Trek. Come on, we need a category.
Here comes question 2. It'll make you feel brand new.
The category is... when we were very young. $2,000 riding on this one. All right, look closely and tell me... Which of the following best describes this picture? Drag Queen Police, Boy George Scout, Stormtrooper Summer Camp, or picture Newt Gingrich doesn't want you to see?
Well, yeah, I think it's a Boy George Scout.
It looks like 80s singer Boy George in a Boy Scout outfit. And if you play by the rules and be a good scout, maybe you'll earn your pansexual pop star merit badge.
Huh.
Take your pick. What do you say?
Question 3.
This one's gonna be the physics of complete jerks. Okay, the right answer nets you 1,000 bucks. Okay, we all know they're a bunch of dim bulbs, but let's assume white supremacists have the physical properties of light. If you took a bunch of white supremacists and rammed them through a prism, what would they become? The Red Brigade, the Rainbow Coalition, the Black Panther Party, or the Blues Brothers?
That'd be the Rainbow Coalition.
Prisms break white light into the full spectrum of the rainbow. This, of course, would turn them into their own worst nightmare. Alright, go ahead and pick one.
The light sounds of question 4.
And this
no,
question's
I'm not
category
hoping.
is... On your knees, Mr. Darcy. 3,000 bucks for this one. Okay, take a shot at this. If you were to make a series of adult movies based on the novels of Jane Austen, which would not be a possible title? Pride and Prepuce, Persuasion with a Whip, Investigating Howard's End, or Sense and Extra Sensitivity?
I'm pretty sure it's Howard's End.
Alright, this one was penned by E.M. Forster, so you will not be exploring Howard's End. Unless, of course, you put it on a double bill with another Jane Austen classic, Enema. How about it? We need a category.
Number 5.
This category is... Roman noses and Roman muscles. Get this right, get $2,000. Okay, when you know the answer, buzz in and type your answer. For this one, try to remember your Roman numerals and imagine this scenario. The Roman army is sick and tired of training in togas, so Julius Caesar is outfitting all his soldiers with t-shirts. If Caesar orders M mediums, X larges, and XL extra larges, how many t-shirts will he be getting?
All right, 1,000, 10... 40.
Take it away. Type in your... In Roman numerals, M is 1,000, X is 10, and XL is 40. That's 1,050.
Thank you.
Caesar also bought the troops a huge tub of Vaseline to help recover from all that toga chafing. Okay, pick a category.
Why?
Category, let's do it. America's most violent home videos. Get it right, get 2,000 bucks. Okay, you've finally gotten your hands on the creators of America's funniest home videos, but are forced to choose only one torture forum. Since you'll want to be sure they'll be unable to create more TV shows in the future, which torture should you choose? Tarring and feathering, the strappado, keel hauling, or drawing and quartering?
I think that would be drawing and quartering.
If you tie someone's limbs to 4 horses, send each horse running in a different direction, tearing the victim to pieces, you are drawing and quartering them. If it were up to me, I'd give that video the $10,000 prize.
Lovely.
Come on, we need a category. Okay, coming up, this category is... 2 ships that pass in the night. 2 G's for a right answer. Imagine this fender bender in space. If the Jupiter 2 rear-ended the Vostok 1, whom would you most likely find exchanging insurance information? Major Don West and Yuri Gagarin, Lieutenant Sulu and John Glenn, Luke Skywalker and Neil Armstrong, or John Glenn and Hal the Computer?
I'm gonna guess 1.
Hot-headed Lost in Space pilot meets pioneering Soviet cosmonaut.
There we go.
Look, this is my third accident this year. I give you money. We don't report this. Da? Take your pick. What do you say? Excellent choice.
Dis or
It's
dat?
time to play Dis or Dat. And the category for this Dis or Dat question is... I never learnt that in high school. Alright, listen up. I'm gonna read off 7 names to you, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a computer language or a character from TV's Head of the Class.
Alright,
Alright,
computer
as each
language
one
or head of the
appears,
class?
if it's
Surely
computer
won't be that
language,
hard.
press 1. If it's a character from Head of the Class, press 2. And if you want to skip, press 4. Right answer will net you $500, and $500 off for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. And let's put 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Maria, computer language or Head of the Class?
That's a character.
Fortran.
That's a language.
Cobalt.
Language.
Algo.
That's a language.
Juaralo.
That's a character.
Arvid.
That's a character.
Last one, Simone.
Character.
That's all she wrote. Well, blow me down, Popeye. Let's see your score now. Yeah, that blows a little sunshine into your total. All right, let's blow on to the next question. All right, go ahead and pick one.
It is not looking
The
good for a
category
celebrity
is
quick call,
Grandmaster
unfortunately.
Ronald McDonald. And this
Usually
one's
it's
gonna
like
be
7
worth
or 8, I think.
$1,001 bills. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. Which restaurant would not be a piece in a giant game of fast food chain chess? Burger King, Dairy Queen, Jack in the Box, or White Castle?
There is no castle. Wait, no, there is no Jack.
There's no Jack in chess.
And you can say then I do know
There's
Jack.
going to be Bishop in the box, but they couldn't get the Bishop to stay in there. Okay, pick a category. And this category is abdominal cramps and the music of the 80s. $2,000 for right answer. Okay, imagine this. As part of his comeback, Adamantis started behaving more like a worker ant. If one of Adam's musicians complains of hunger, what will Adam do? Drive him out of the recording studio, regurgitate food for him, fetch the musician a larva to eat, or palpate the musician's abdomen. Adam the worker ant will regurgitate food for him. Hey guys, it's time for a break.
Oh, thanks, Adam.
Okay, round 1 is
Wow.
history. Let's move on to round 2. Now remember,
I know certain
round
people
2
would
means
probably
double the
cringe
value
at
of the
that one.
questions, which means more cash won or more cash lost. Let's go. How about it? We need a category.
Okay, alright Alice, let's see what you got in the oven.
The category. Alice is cooking. We are talking 4 big ones. Alright, here's the deal. Lately the Bradys have begun to complain about the humdrum meals Alice has been serving. So, instead of the familiar pork chops and applesauce, Alice decides to serve tripe and applejack. What are the Bradys having for dinner? Butt steak and a dessert cheese, tongue and apples au gratin, stomach lining and apple brandy, or sweetbreads and breakfast cereal.
I think it would be 3.
The Bradys will be washing down the stomach lining from cud-chewing animals with apple brandy. With 6 kids to only 1 bathroom, the Bradys are in for one hell of a night. Come on, we need
I'm
a
glad you
category.
went as clean as you could have on that one.
Category. Wilt does Wyoming. $6,000 could be yours. According to his autobiography, Wilt Chamberlain, A View from Above, Wilt not only did some major stuffing on the court, but also off the court. Let's pretend that all of Wilt Chamberlain's alleged sex partners were residents of Wyoming. Based on the 1990 census, with what percentage of Wyoming females would Wilt have had sex? 9%, 25%, 48%, or 96%?
Nope, not guessing on this one.
Too bad you didn't pick this. In 1990, there was a female population of about 226,000 in Wyoming, so Wilt's 20,000 sex partners would have comprised a mere 9% of them. Perhaps the other 200,000 were confused and thought that he had a 7-footer. Alright, go ahead and pick one.
Number 13. Oh.
And we call this one, don't forget to tie a bandana around your thigh. $4,000 behind this one. You know, for the life of me, I can't remember the name of this thing. Now, when you think you know, buzz in and type your answer. It was a big dance craze in the 1980s. There was a movie made about it, and the sequel to that movie was called Electric Boogaloo. To do the dance, you can spin on your back on some cardboard. What the hell was it called? Come on, make me proud. Breakdancing.
There we go. I wasn't sure if they wanted breakdancing or just breaking.
What were we thinking? Take your pick. What do you say?
We wish you a number 14 and a happy Hanukkah.
And this questions category is cheap word tricks. We got $4,000 on the table. Check this out. Based on the spelling of its name, which one of the following 70s musical groups could also be known as the Palindromes? AC/DC.
That would be ABBA.
A palindrome is a word or phrase that's spelled the same forward and
backwards, like radar.
Actually, I think I'd prefer to listen to ABBA's records backward. Come on, we need a category. The category is time to make fun of the French. Get this right, you're bringing home $6,000. Sacre bleu! The French have come up with so many wonderful things, but some did not catch on so well, eh? Which month was not a real month in the post-revolution French Republican calendar? Sony Dean, the month of steam. Macidor, the month of harvest. Vantos, the month of wind. Or Germinal, the month of buds.
I'm either guessing it's going to be 1 or 4, but I'm not actually going to guess here.
In case you're interested, here's the right answer. Absolument. There was no month of steam. Psh. There was also no month of steam baths, or any baths.
Really?
For that matter.
Okay, I've never actually touched the UK version of it.
Uh-oh, Chessbutt sits
Gibberish question?
It's time for
Tinkerlick Test Run.
And this gibberish questions category is floss daily or else. And we're starting off with $10,000 on this gibberish question. Now, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, and I'm going to be taking away a little bit of cash every second and a half. Okay, eyes straight ahead. What popular phrase does this rhyme with?
Phrase.
It's got
rust, the slob spits a bad denture.
And don't get fooled by the punctuation.
It's got rust, the slob spits a bad denture. Something
it's
adventure, maybe?
For the armed forces. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. It's a slogan for the armed forces used to try to recruit people. It's a lot more than a job. Okay, let's see if you... Come on, war's a rockin' good time. They couldn't say that on TV if it weren't true. Okay, pick a category.
Shave your thing, keep it clean, 17.
This category is famous women and power outages. Pop a right answer, you got 4K.
Yeah,
Get your
he
fingers
probably
ready. Here's one
he
coming
knows
at
what
you.
happens when
If your
people
power
see
went out,
gibberish
which of these famous
questions.
women would not be useful
They go
to have
after the
around
Easter
because
eggs.
she's not known for having a light source? Joan of Arc, Florence Nightingale, Molly Pitcher, or Lady Liberty?
I'd be Florence Nightingale.
No, she's known as the Lady with the Lamp, and hopefully she'll have a book of matches to light it with.
Oh.
Let me take a second of my time to show you what's right. Molly Pitcher. She wouldn't be a lot of help, but depending on what you're doing in the dark, you may need some cold water splashed on you. Take your pick. What do you say?
18.
All right, next up. Things to keep in your enormous head. And this one's worth $2,000. Imagine this battle between cartoon characters. Richie Rich and Casper are fighting over who had the cutest movie. Casper throws Richie's own moniker back at him and calls him a poor little rich boy. What literary device is Casper using? Gerund, hyperbole, compound conjunction, or oxymoron?
I think it's an oxymoron.
Casper just used an oxymoron.
Poor rich.
This phrase puts two words together that would seem to contradict, like Richie Rich and comic.
Oh. Well, that too.
Come on, we need a category.
Question 19.
Category, let's do it. Get your stomach ready to rumble. And this one's worth $4,000. Mike Tyson's boxing career has been masterfully handled by promoter Don King. Imagine that in a moment of genius, Don King decides to have Mike Tyson fight his next bout a la King. What will Mike have to wear into the ring? Melted cheese and broccoli, a chunk of herbed butter, cream sauce with mushrooms and peppers, or Swiss cheese, ham, and breading?
I think it would be cream sauce with mushrooms and peppers.
Cream sauce with mushrooms and pimento or green peppers. I think that's also what Don King uses to get his hair to stand up like that. All right,
That would explain it.
Superstar. Your special. 20.
This one's gonna be Kill the Spider. This one's worth $6,000. Hey, remember the children's book Charlotte's Web about the spider that writes messages in her webs to save Wilbur the pig's life? Imagine a chapter of the book in which Wilbur and Charlotte have a fight. Charlotte retaliates by writing a harsh interrogative sentence in her web. Which of these could it be? Head cheese tastes great. You should make him into sausage. When are you going to eat that fat pig or sell Wilbur barbecue pork rinds now?
Interrogative. Why do I think it's 2?
Shoulda picked this.
Oh.
An interrogative sentence is a question. And the next question asked around the barn would be, hey Templeton, what would it take to get you to off the spider? Okay, pick a category. The attack is now. If you see two words that match, buzz in.
Press spacebar to blow past this crap.
Ah, you've been here before. Well, hope you're prepared this time. Here's your clue. Idle threats for your child. I have nothing funny to say about that. Good luck.
Break your mama's back. They'll stay that way. Crack knuckles. You'll get arthritis, yep. 7 years bad luck. Okay, yeah, I think that's what it was, actually. Yeah, we'll get all tangled and stuff. Okay, get pneumonia. Alright. Eyeballs pop out, maybe? Yeah.
My God, you were an animal on that one. Let's see where you ended up. That's the game.
There we go. That's more like it.
Ooh, you want to lie down? That must have taken something out of you. Well, let me fill back up your electrolyte count with these words.
You don't know Jack!
Thanks all around. Good show. Let's roll commercial, please. And Cookie, what's going on with these players?
Oh my God! They're on the high scoreboard. Can you believe it? How exciting! Are you kidding me? I couldn't care less if you get on the high scoreboard. Who am I, Richard Simmons? I don't care about self-improvement. Why don't you take a cold shower and then tell me if you want to play again?
Sure, Cookie, sure,
With our clearance
sure.
sale, everything must go. That means we're selling our finest mahogany caskets and concrete burial receptacles
That's right,
for
Bob.
dirt cheap. Isn't that
And this concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack Volume 2. If you like what you saw here, be sure to like, subscribe, and spread the word. This is Tickets Please Gaming, and the arcade is now closed. Alright. Yeah, I think we're going to do one more break before we end up finishing that last game. It seems like we're moving a little quicker than normal, but it's okay. We'll make it work for us. So, see you in another 90 seconds. Really? Okay, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We've got through 3 games so far today. We've done the Reride, Volume 1, and Volume 2. So let's see what the wheel has for us in the fourth and final game of the day. Sports. My old nemesis. Okay. All right, let's do it. I'm not always that bad at it, though. There have been games I've not done terrible at it. We just have to manage our expectations a little bit. All right.
Hey, do you have a problem? I can't hear you. Is it? It is, John. I hear you.
So outside of the first game, it's all been Cookie.
How you doing? Welcome to our show. Why don't you tell me how many people are going to be playing this game? All right, we're doing the solo thing. I need a name here.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, everybody, okay, I don't want you to get too...
One other thing. Are you looking for a 7-question tournament game or more like a... Thanks, babe.
21.
They're famous, and I couldn't really go look at...
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in Betty bakes me bread.
You couldn't come up with a sports term for B, like badminton or something?
20 seconds. We got 20. Hey, we got 20. All right. Question comes on the screen. You think you know the answer. You buzz in. You pick one of the choices on the screen. You got that?
1 second, hold on. Okay, stand by, everybody. Let's lose a desktop. Thank you, and go to black. Great. Cue graphics, and guys, stand by. Here we go.
You bet your mother freaking touch, homie.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Okay, welcome to the sporty show here, sport. All right, you comfortable? Good. We're starting. Okay, pick a category. 1. And the category is the sound of losing. Okay, swing this one and I'll give you $2,000. Remember in The Sound of Music how Julie Andrews and the Von Trapp children rode their bikes through the beautiful countryside and sang at the top of their lungs? Well, say the Von Trapp children are competing in the Tour de France. If Brigitte Von Trapp falls so far behind that she has to drop out, which of the following vehicles will pick her up? The Sag Wagon, the Lazy Train, the Loser Cruiser, or the Bum Mobile? Brigitte would get picked up by the Sag Wagon.
Okay.
Which is a hell of a lot better than her getting picked up by some sweaty Frenchman in spandex. Category time. What's it gonna be?
Oh, why not? And maybe it's borderline Beatles song or something.
She's got a ticket to ride. And this one's going to be worth $1,000. Okay, hang tight. Put your finger on your buzzer. Here's the question. Which of the following Indy 500 Rookies of the Year is actually a woman? Jackie Stewart, Jose La Garza, Ari Lyondike, or Lynn St. James?
I believe it would be Lynn St. James.
Lynn St. James, 1992's Indy 500 Rookie of the Year. I hear the reason she won was because all the guys were too macho to stop and ask for directions. How about it? Hit me with a category. This one's gonna be, it doesn't matter if you're in black and white. Okay, $2,000 is coming your way if you get this one. Okay, imagine Motown singing stars the Supremes are officiating an NFL football game. The Supremes throw a flag right before breaking into Stop in the Name of Love. Based on their famous hand movement, what infraction has occurred? Too many men on the field, illegal contact, offsides, or illegal forward pass?
I think it's offsides.
Hey, way to drop the ball on that one.
Always illegal contact,
Here's
wasn't
what you
it?
should have guessed. Stop in the name of illegal contact before you break a nail. Think it over. Okie doke, give me a category. The category is not so impressive pole performances. Okay, this might be a toughie. It's worth $3,000. Okay, coming at you. Heads up. If an Olympic pole vaulter is held to the same strict standards in the bedroom as he is in the field of competition, which of the following actions will make him a failure sexually? Touching his pole to the ground, putting a sticky substance on his pole, breaking his pole during approach, or moving his hands up his pole while in the air?
Oh, jeez.
Let's take a look at the correct answer. It's considered a failure if you move your hands up your pole while you're in the air. Besides that, I think you can go blind.
Why,
come on,
game?
hit me. We need a
Why?
Here they come spinning out of the turn. It's question 5 by a nose.
The name of this category is Baseball and the American Revolution. Okay, shouldn't be too tough. This question's going to be worth a
Okay,
grand.
maybe
Ready on
we
the
can do
trigger?
that. Work with this.
If Molly pitcher had been given the same luxuries while running water during the Battle of Monmouth that Major League Baseball pitchers are given while running bases, what could she have done? Worn a warm-up jacket, taken a free leadoff, substituted a ghost runner, or carried a personal water bottle? No free leadoffs. And no free wrong answers either. Scram!
Oh. Dang it.
Well, in case you're curious about the correct answer, pitchers are allowed to wear jackets while base running to keep their arms warm.
Here, Molly, there's death and destruction all around you. Better put on a jacket.
Okay.
Category time. What's it gonna be? Uh-oh, test nuts.
Gibberish
electronics
question.
Store.
It's time for a Liquor Pistol.
The category for this gibberish question, why Bert is only mildly concerned. The opening value is 5,000 clammies. Okay, now remember you don't have a lot of time here, so the less time you take, the more money you make. Okay, now tell me, with what phrase does this rhyme? Don't let the punctuation confuse ya. The cat chew dove. Live, Bert.
The cat chew
Yeah.
dove, Glipper, EJ.
Okay, see if this helps. It's a trick play in football. Okay, let's see what you got. Start typing and hit.
There you go.
Me, I've always been fond of the Venus de Milo play. You just kind of drop the ball and stand there. Okay, pick a category.
Oh boy.
Under the rim with question 7.
The category is pucks to the head will do that. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. So, you feeling anxious? Me too. Let's go. Oh no! The hockey game's about to start and you forgot your protective cup. You grab the first thing handy, which is the Stanley Cup. Which of these will be true? You'll have about a 3-foot protrusion. Getting into the cup will be a tight squeeze. Your protection is insured for $100,000, or those jewels will really chafe your jewels. No, as of 1996, the Stanley Cup is only insured for $75,000.
Really?
Isn't really enough if it's pulling that kind of duty. And here's the right answer. The Stanley Cup is 35.5 inches high. And I know, you already have a 3-foot protrusion. Right. And I'm Wayne Gretzky. How about it? Hit me with the category.
Oh my god.
8. All right, let's see what we're doing here. Now we double team Moose and Squirrel. And there's $1,000 riding on this one. Okay, say Rocky and Bullwinkle's What's the Matter You is a 12-point favorite against Boris and Natasha Community College in the big game. A shadowy figure approaches Bullwinkle and offers him big bucks if his team doesn't cover the spread. If Bullwinkle carries out the request, he's guilty of what? Point shaving, 3-way parlay, over-under, or taking a dive?
That would be point shaving.
Point shaving! Tune in next time for Big Moose on campus or Rocky takes the 5th at the NCAA hearing. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
The German judge gives a
9.
And this category is God's favorite sport. The right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Hang on tight. Here we go. If you combine philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche with sports legend Ray Nitschke, what philosophical statement would you get? God will have his layup rejected, God will be sacked, God is deadly with a slap shot, or God isn't dead, he's just batting below 200.
I think it's 4.
200 average? God should have never left the Bulls.
Oh.
This is the correct answer. God will be sacked. Friedrich Nietzsche was a philosopher famous for saying God is dead, and Ray Nitschke was a famous linebacker for the Green Bay Packers. What I want to know is, what's God doing playing on Sunday?
That's a good question.
Hang 10. Here's the category. Brains and brawn. All right, $3,000 is riding on this one. All right, pay attention. Here comes the question. Joe Youngblood's 1982 baseball achievement would be comparable to which of these imaginary scenarios on a single episode of Frasier? Frasier helps patients in 2 different cities. Niles is banned from practicing. Daphne sweet talks her way into a better job, or Bulldog goes off the air 10 minutes too soon.
I think it'd be 2 different cities.
Due to a trade, Joe Youngblood made hits for 2 different teams in 2 cities on the same day. And then he made a couple of wisecracks to a Jack Russell Terrier and called it a day. All right, round 1 is a thing of the past, so focus up and hey,
Seems like Frasier.
Okay, pay attention because all the sports questions in round 2 are worth more money. All right, let's go. Category time. What's it gonna be?
U-T-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi, 11.
The category? Olympian Party Crashers. This question's worth $2,000 $1 bills. Say your neighbors have built a fence to keep you from crashing their cookouts. Fortunately, you're an Olympic track and field star and can use your skills to thwart their plan. What's the name of the high jumping move you can use to clear the fence and crash their parties? The Doonesbury Drop, the Pillsbury Plop, the Fosbury Flop, or the Misty Mountain
That would be the Fosbury Flop.
The backward flip developed by Olympic high jumper Dick Fosbury is now known as the Fosbury Flop.
Oh, no, not again. Hey, watch out for the pool.
Honestly, the pool would probably be the best place to end.
Oh, that's a 12-pounder, eh?
The category behind this question is basketball's trash talking. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Okay, looks like it's time to pull out the celebrity trash. Let's see, what do we got here? We've got some red sweaters, a 1984 Olympic gold medal, a broken chair, and a bunch of cut-down basketball nets. Whose trash is this? Bobby Knight, Derek Coleman, Mike Krzyzewski, or Red Auerbach?
That'd be Bobby Knight.
That chair-throwing delight, Indiana's Bobby Knight. You know, for a knight, he sure isn't that chivalrous. Okay, pick a category.
13.
And the category is something old, something new. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. Okay, let's pretend that NFL quarterbacks also worked as wedding consultants. Hey, stranger things have happened. For your wedding to be a success, you need to hire a quarterback who throws great receptions. Because he has the highest career pass rating, who would be the best advisor? Johnny Unitas, Joe Montana, Steve Young, or Milt Plum?
Unfortunately, I cannot answer this one. Honestly, I think it could be any of them to be real.
Let's take a look at the big money answer. As of 1996, Steve Young had the highest career pass rating, and he knows a great florist. All right, come on.
The more you know.
You need a category.
All sports, all the time. You're tuned to 14.
Here's your category. Game balls and game shows. And there's $6,000 at the end of this question. All right, let's say Bob Eubanks is replaced as host of the old Newlywed Game by coaching legend Weeb Eubank. If the first couple to win on Weeb Eubank's Newlywed Game is made up of the 2 teams he coached at league championships, which teams are going home with washers and dryers? Baltimore Colts and New York Jets, Oakland Raiders and New Orleans Saints, San Diego Chargers and Buffalo Bills, or Decatur Staleys and Dayton Triangles?
I'm going to go for it.
Rejected.
Nope.
Anyone interested in the right answer? Here you go. The Colts in 58 and 59 and the Jets in 68. Now, of course, the Jets and the Colts play each other twice a year, but they still can't agree on what was the first time they met. Okie doke, give me a category.
Love 15.
This one's gonna be the agony of repeats.
I mean, it sounded like a really old name. That's why I went with
help me out. I can't remember
Decatur
this
and
guy's
Dayton.
name. He's that guy from the beginning of ABC's Wide World of Sports who we saw wiping out every week doing that ski jump. You know, he's the
I
best
believe
pitcher
it was
of
number
agony
3.
of What's his name? Vinko Bogataj got to take the header off the ski jump week after week. And I hear he later got a job with the Ford administration. How about it? Hit me with the category. Uh-oh, Wes must
Gibberish question number 2.
Once again, it's time for a Nickerclish Rescue.
All right, now here's your category for this gibberish question. Why we can't have dinner parties anymore. We're in round 2, so this gibberish question is going to start off at $10,000. Now you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, but I'll be taking a little bit of money away every second and a half. All right, then tell me, with what famous quote does this rhyme? Don't let the punctuation fool you.
Famous quote.
Shy Pam.
Shy Pam, she a guest.
Okay, see if this helps. It's a famous boast. Boasting athletes? Come on. Ooh, you think you got it?
Yeah.
Congratulations, champ. What have you got to say for yourself? Shy Pam, she ate guest. Wait a minute. Was that supposed to be Muhammad Ali or Bob Dylan? Category time. What's it gonna be?
10+7.
The category is short order cooks that aren't at all short. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. Say the local diner is run by confused ex-jocks. If you order the sausage, gravy, and biscuits breakfast, what piece of sporting equipment might you find on your plate? Hockey pucks, a baseball bat, a discus, or relay batons?
Biscuits. What is a biscuit in real life? Hockey puck?
In the world of hockey, biscuit is slang for hockey puck.
There we go.
No wonder all those hockey players are missing teeth. Okay, pick a category.
How many holes in golf?
18.
The category is I love my calendar guy. All right, you're gonna be pretty good if you get this one. It's worth $6,000. Imagine a monthly adult entertainment magazine devoted exclusively to baseball stars. Based on his famous nickname, who would be appropriate for a centerfold in the World Series issue? Reggie Jackson, Pete Rose, Ted Williams, or Willie Mays?
Reggie Jackson, so is Mr. October.
He was nicknamed Mr. October for his heroics during many World Series games in the 70s. And by the way, that's some baddie swinging in that photo. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Illegal use of the hands on question 19.
The name of this category is Return of the Unknown Comic. Okay, $2,000 is coming your way if you get this one. On your marks, get set, here's the question. Suppose ESPN were to remake The Gong Show as The Gula Gong Show. Based on the star's background, what might be the show's first act? An Aborigine squeezing a tennis ball, an Eskimo sprinting in a tiny circle, an Apache diving into a small pool, or a Maori doing the splits? Yvonne Goolagong is the only Aborigine ever to become an international tennis sensation.
I felt like it was a tennis player, but I couldn't.
Where she learned
I had to
how play.
think about
Her
that
answer
for
was,
a
of
minute or
course,
two.
Out back. Hello! Thank you! I'll be here all week.
No.
Okie doke, give me a category.
20.
And the category is USGA meets the USDA. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. All right, get yourself set. It's time. If you wanted to eat sausage links near an historically accurate links golf course, where would you have to go? An IHOP in the jungle, a Stuckey's in the desert, a Denny's at the seashore, or a Bob Evans in a swamp?
Links. I don't know where they're at.
Correct answer. At the seashore. The term links comes from Scotland courses that run along the seashore.
Oh.
Category time. What's it gonna be?
All right. Hopefully this won't be too bad.
It's the Jackaroony Attackaroony. Buzz in when 2 words match and I'll give you $2,000. Buzz in when they don't match and I'll take away $2,000. And remember, it's not any old match we're looking for. Remember the clue. It's the one that fits this clue. Oh, coach, my coach. Hope you don't need any more coaching, because you're on your own. Good luck.
Yeah. Dolphins. Green Bay Packers. That would be Cowboys. Pittsburgh Steelers. '49ers. Bears. I have no clue. It was in Arizona.
Way to attack the attack! Let's check out the final tally! That's the game!
I'll take it. That's a solid result for me here.
Like this one, you deserve to have your own star on the Sports Trivia Walk of Fame. And I promise you, if you ever get that star, I'll be the first one to step on it. Because...
You don't know Jack!
Okay, great show, everybody. Great show. Cue the commercials, please. Thank you. And Cookie, can you give me some information about these contestants? What's going on?
All right, if you want to play again, you just gotta let me know whenever you're ready, okay?
Yeah, we're gonna call it here. All right, and this, all right, this concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack Sports. If you like what you saw here, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment in the section below, and spread that word. This is Tickets Please Gaming, and the arcade is now closed. Okay. Alright, it is time to find somebody to raid. Let me do this as best I can here. Okay, that's not going to help me, so we'll just do that real fast. Okay. Okay. I think I know who we're going to take a shot with. Let me test to be sure, though. I've never raided this guy before, but I feel like he would be a good choice here. Alright, you have a good one, Phoebe. See you next time. Alright, folks. Yeah, this is going to do it for us here. We're going to... we're probably going to do some out of the park baseball on Friday. And then we might, I don't know, we may do something next couple days off for Sunday and Tuesday. So probably thinking trivia will be Tuesday, and then we'll see what happens on Sunday. Maybe I do something, maybe not. Alright, folks, yeah, that like I said, that will do it for us for now. This is Tickets Please Gaming, and if you're not watching or following, you're a dummy, and that's not an insult. That is a Tickets Please fact of life.
Dummy, yeah.
Yeah.